Bonjour, madame et monsieur. Welcome everybody on the second game here in Jižní Město in the second day of the 2026 European Box Lacrosse Championship. I'm Balázs Salkai and with
Garrett Gosshorn.
This is going to be a tough game between Switzerland and France. I think I have a little, like, how do you say in France?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
all I know is
I'm going to
oui,
figure it out.
bonjour.
I just wanted to say, but I'm going to figure it out. So we're going to watch a same, kind of like a same game between a newcomer and between a well-known team in box lacrosse. That's going to be the first ever official game from France. And I think you have seen Switzerland yesterday. You were one of the commentators.
Yep.
And they are one of the well-known teams all around in Europe. So almost like a deja vu. That's what I was looking for. A deja vu.
Yeah.
Just like our first game. This is the second. We will be here till the end of the day. We have 4 games together. So welcome everybody all around Europe and all around the world. Hopefully enjoying the tournament so far.
Absolutely. What should be a great game here. Swiss looked the best I have seen them. I've called many of their games over the years. Their game over Slovakia, 14-11, was resilient. It was gritty. It was a team effort. And Coach Sean Evans said they're looking to keep the pressure up against France and not let them get into this game in their debut. They've played in E-Box, France has, and they have had some players go over to New York for Laxnai as well. So they have experience, and most of their team is not centered around field. They are box.
They have just 3 players from field lacrosse. What we heard, that was a little bit too hard to the board. So they have 3 players from field lacrosse. So they are building a team all around box lacrosse. 3 years in the making so far. So we're gonna see what's going to happen on their first game. They had a day off yesterday, just like Wales. We've seen what came out from that game against Norway. France looking for a different result for today.
Absolutely. Bit of an opportunity here in the loose ball transition. Big cross check there. Exhibited by the Swiss defense. So France with their first real offensive possession of the game. Couple transition looks for both teams. Shot taken, that one going just a bit wide by the assistant captain, Joseph Varela. And that's going to swing across to the other side. That time not getting past Alexander Meyer, the starting goalkeeper. They do split time with Sven Bereswell, both longtime keepers of the Swiss national team. Shore takes that shot, that misses wide. Gets an opportunity for Harry on the doorstep, not able to find it in the back of his stick, and he runs through the crease. Harry had 6 goals, the Daggers, in their game against Slovakia. He had an absolute incredible day, some incredible goals, and really just like a long-time player for the Swiss, played so great for them yesterday and always seems to find the heroics as well. Shot taken goes wide by Jack Theron.
They said it was a roller coaster against Slovakia, so welcome to the amusement park again.
That's exactly what the coaching staff had said. Just ride the roller coaster. PJ Martin with Uncommon Fit, he said he wanted to give a shout out to the company he co-founded. So shout out to them. I know they outfit a lot of teams. And he said that he told the boys, just buckle up, ride the roller coaster, and make the best of it.
Yeah, they won against Slovakia by 3 goals, 14-11. That was the final score yesterday. They won 3 out of 4 quarters. So
they did. Slovakia really came back. Like, they held a lead for a long time. Swiss, they kind of let their foot off the gas for a bit, and Slovakia actually came back, took the lead, and then Harry had seriously just taken control of the team by himself for the most part and clawed them to a 3-goal win. So let's see what they come out with. Sure, almost got the pick, got the slip from Harry. Sure, running, gets saved on the doorstep. Goes through the crease as well. So a couple times that's happened early, so little undisciplined perhaps.
Yeah, number 12, Lukáš Harry, was the main reason for that win. 5 goals, 1 assist. So he is going to be one player to watch for this tournament for Switzerland, but we will see what he can do today against France.
Shot taken by the other co-assistant captain, Louis Arbod, saved by Meyer. Now Hohenstein, he's got the ball. Fakes it, rolls it. Swings it across to Harry. Dancing is Raber. Raber takes that shot, saved by Delorme. He's gonna pass this ball up to his offensive players in transition. And slowing it down there is Daibost. Shot taken, scored, first of the game. Jamie Calloway gets France on the board, their debut goal at the European Box Lacrosse Championships. He's got his name written in the record books for France.
I haven't seen that coming. France taking the lead, but it was a really good transition from one side to the other. And the quick play, 3 against 2. Easy shot to the middle, wide open net.
Right through the 5-hole of Meyer. So, you know, kind of one of the first few shots on goal. Sometimes it can take a little bit to adjust, especially, you know, France had a day off, so maybe their legs are under them a little bit. You know, Swiss played in Radetin, so they were outside in the heat, and they were battling a good Slovakian team. So, you know, sometimes that does happen to be the case in tournament games where it takes a few minutes for your legs to find yourself. So you can stand upon them and make your game play how it needs to be and how you want it to be. Bit of loose ball scrum there, Sebastian Seymour.
It's a grease violation.
So France quickly out to a 1-goal lead. Long range pass goes to the coaching staff. PJ Martin, his one chance to catch a ball in game, and he drops it, so not wide receiver material. Harry, he's got one man on him. I think he might take a look for the middle. He does. Behind the back pass goes well away from his intended target of Jamie Burkhardt, one of the youngest players on the roster. Shovel pass, looking for somebody, finds it in the back of a blue player's stick, and now off to the races is Gerstner.
Nice ball movement so far. France playing really smart.
Jack Terron flips it up, shot taken, bouncer, tries to go, was Clar. Can he save it? There was a deflection, I thought, but 2 of the 3 refs said no, so that overrules. Which is why we have 3, and I do not envy their role, as I will say continually. Got our first water break of the game, so just with 10:49 remaining, give or take, we've got a 1-goal lead, France over Switzerland. My name is Garrett Gosser. I'm joined with Balash Elke. We are here live at the European Box Lacrosse Championships 2026. You can find all things on the tournament at EBLC2026.com. Same handle for the most part, minus the .com on Instagram, EBLC2026. Blash, what do you think so far?
A little surprised by Team France.
They look great. They look fantastic.
So looking back to yesterday, how Switzerland had played against a better team, or on paper, better team than France. Nobody seen anything about France so far. As we mentioned, this is their first really official tournament game, not counting the preparation from the last 3 years and E-Box and Laxnai, what you mentioned before. So I'm a little surprised, but they are playing sharp, smart, and scored their first goal.
Yeah, absolutely. So I wonder just how much they're going to be able to keep the pressure on. So Swiss, that was sort of their game plan, is pressure and sort of, you know, force them into bad positions. But I haven't really seen it either. So maybe that's something that this hydration break will allow them to actually let bloom. But again, sort of my question was whether or not they would like find their legs quickly based on the game yesterday, and then now they're inside, so they got to adjust to that a little bit. So that could be the case. Shot taken, scored by Joe Hohenstein. So they heard us talking about not as much pressure, and they said, watch this, Balash.
Yeah, thanks to the hydration break. Just a reminder, we are on a higher level right now. The temperature is over 30, so that's why we will have more hydration breaks twice in each period. And if I'm sure and right, we will have longer breaks between periods. but we will see that, and I'm not 100% sure about it, but we will have more hydration breaks, and we don't know. Maybe Switzerland can build on it and score more goals after each break.
No kidding. Kunik, he's always just lightning in transition. Shot taken short, not able to bury past Delorme. Kunik, be on the lookout for number 9. He is an absolute lightning rod in transition for the Swiss.
Yeah, he played for University of Richmond back in the early years of their program, captain of the field lacrosse team for Switzerland also, and had an 11-goal game against Italy at EBLC this year, so a player to watch.
Absolutely. France surveying on the left side, get a nice pick. Now all alone on the doorstep, not able to actually get the ball in the back of the stick of the intended target. Now a few seconds left to go. Great individual effort here. Sidearm shot kind of taken, that misses wide of Meyer. So Klar had a really good chance to bury a goal and retake the 1-goal lead. Now Kunik takes a shot off the rebound, scores. So as just maybe suggested, Brandon Kunik, player to watch, gets the rebound off the shot and scores to take the first Swiss lead of the game.
I started to think they are a secret microphone somewhere else here, and they're listening to us.
We are quite close to the wall, so they might just be listening to us. Once again, the announcer cursed. They said, watch this. Captain Stefan Zweifel, I want you to watch this during this game. He is excellent in transition. He evades pressure extremely well and rarely loses it. Makes the right play consistently in transition.
Come in.
So Meyer runs off. There's a delayed penalty. So this will be the first power play of the game coming to the Swiss.
So number...
Those are hard numbers to read.
Yeah, so far. 30-something.
38?
38, yeah.
Louis Raymond. Cross check. 2 minutes. First power.
Yeah, we see it on the replay. That was a huge cross check just in front of. Just a shout out to my fellow Hungarian ref, Laszlo Bajnoci.
Shout out to all the referees. I believe there's 38, 22, 13 from North America, 22 men, and 16 women. If I remember the math correctly, I wrote it down yesterday, but regardless, an unbelievable staff.
I haven't checked your voting, so I can't stand for your math.
Let's not go back too much. Hidden ball trick. Harry trying to sell it. He takes that shot. Didn't end up going from hidden ball trick to actual goal being scored. Transition opportunity. Brunner tries to dislodge the ball. Shot taken, miss, goes wide. Harry's going to pick this one up in transition. Benjamin Gerstner. And I believe we have a penalty being called.
Too many men, maybe? Or
on Nikolai Raber. I think it might have been he went for the trail check and it kind of hit in the face a little bit. I thought more of a brush, perhaps. Yes, getting him for 2. So effectively, that's going to end the power play chance for Switzerland as it's now 4-on-4 lacrosse.
Just right before the shot we seen on the replay.
Yeah, I don't know. But again.
So 4-on-4.
4-on-4 lacrosse for about 1 minute and 7 seconds, and then France will have their first power play of the game. Not what they would want in a full power play, but still a power play nonetheless. So 4-on-4 lacrosse can be really dangerous for certain teams. Teron trying to take that shot, and he does off the shovel, losing it. Kunik, the speedster, but he's getting matched pretty well by Jules de Rung. Kunik finds Harry backside. Shot taken, good fake, scores on the 4-on-4. His first of what I expect to be a good number. Lucas Harry.
Back in business.
Back in business and extending the lead 3-1 over their French counterparts. A really nice fake in transition.
Yeah, that's one. And to the far side.
It was like a head fake first and then sort of a body changeup, like he kind of threw a half shoulder and then just buried where he found net.
He just showed I'm going to shoot for the short side, but at the end he went for the far side.
Yep, and we've got another penalty. So a really tightly called game thus far.
You know what? Because they don't have that language barrier.
Yeah. Okay, so France, after all, might not get a power play. This would potentially be the second power play for Switzerland, so it's 4-on-3.
I think that's the first.
This would be their second.
No, I mean, that's the first time what we see of
Yes, that's the
4-on-3.
first we've seen thus far. Shot taken, scored! A quick one there
Number 18.
for Joseph Hohenstein.
Yeah, great pass. Tight angle, but he had plenty of time to bury it to the short side, top corner.
You love that smile on his face, too.
Just right before he scored. He already knew that.
Absolutely. So that released one of the French penalties.
So now it's 4-on-4.
Yep, back to 4-on-4.
And we might see another power play, like in 8 seconds or less.
No, no, no. That should be a release of the French penalty, no? It said on the...
No, it was a release from the first. It was 4-on-3, so they released one. We have another guy. And we had one for Switzerland, too.
Yeah, okay.
So it's run
I'm looking at the scoreboard. The scoreboard is a little bit misleading, so no worries. Can't even see it on stream, so it's all good. So yes, another Swiss power play opportunity. And what a rocket! Joe Hohenstein's got a hat trick early in this one, putting them 2 for 3 on the power play. And my goodness, is he pissed off at the back of the net or what today?
Couple of steps and a huge shot. Huge shot to the left side of the goal from downtown.
That was a laser.
Ooh, that was a bit. He used a French player as a screen, so the goalkeeper couldn't see it.
That was just absurd. He is on a tear right now.
So the first penalty was on Switzerland. Then we got 2 penalties on France. So that's why they scored on a 4-on-3. That's why we had a 4-on-4. But the Switzerland penalty expired.
Right.
So
they just had it. They had the countdown. That was a bit wrong, but it's all right.
But
shot taken. That doesn't go in.
Oh, we have an injured player down there.
Oh, he's upset.
Is he okay? Yeah.
Herman. Bit of a limp off, but good to see him come up well. I thought of his own accord and struggling to get off right now.
An ankle.
Yeah, getting some help, maybe an ankle, maybe a knee, so we hope he's doing okay.
His ankle, the left ankle. That's really bad.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
I had so many ankle injuries, so I know what are they feeling. It's really worse because you have adrenaline in your veins. You try to move on, try to carry on with the game, but your ankle hurts really, really bad. And when it cools off, oh, it's even worse.
Oh gosh. Every time. Every time. So back to 5-on-5 lacrosse. Swiss leading the French 5-1. So, you know, maybe if we're talking about just depth and breadth of experience, this may feel more like what we were potentially expecting. I thought it was going to be a pretty close game. I know the French are great athletes and they have good box experience, but it is interesting to see just how fast these Swiss shooters, they have been picking their corners and finding the back of the net. Past Delorme. So the France offense just needs to get into a bit of a rhythm and give a little bit of a break for their defense. Shot taken on the wrong side. Tries to throw a little twist there. Was the captain, Lester Salmons, but not able to actually put that in the back of the net. Moser hits off his stick. And now we've got a commercial break, so we will be right back. just a couple minutes.
Pivo z rodinného pivovaru, kde řemeslo a tradice jdou ruku v ruce.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Should be right back after the commercial break. We'll return to action here in just a moment. Switzerland leading France 5-1. Blash, thoughts?
France had a quick start. Fast legs, scoring a goal, but right after that, Switzerland just entered the game. Hey guys, here we are. And we have seen the demolition, like in 10 minutes or less. A hat trick from Holstein. He's playing for RIT Tigers in D3 level, and he's one of the hardest working player on the team. Joe is the only player who joins in every single team training. Worth it.
The Swiss notes that they gave us are very, very funny. I don't know that we'll say all of them, but there's some good ones in there.
That's what they said.
Nice roll there by Theron, who is a Salt Lake Storm player back home in the States in Utah. So shout out to the Storm, friends of mine, as started by former teammate Austin Breerman. Shout out to him and the Storm and to Theron. First time seeing him play, so let's see how he does. Shot taken by Suter. That goes off the body of Delorme. Loose ball picked up by Raber.
Speaking of Storm, we need good fortune, wishes, everything from the viewers. A huge storm is coming from Monday till Wednesday, hopefully. The rain is not a big problem, but the lightning.
Yeah, no
not
kidding.
here in Jižní Město because we are safe, but the other two venue. So you can go to watch the games at Malešice and Radotín also. If you have a chance, not just watching the stream all over the world, if you have a chance to come to Prague or you're already in Prague, just buy the whole tournament tickets. It's not that much, or just choose your games. You have plenty of opportunity. And don't forget, this is the first ever Women European Championship.
Absolutely. Shout out to those amazing women and all of their hard work. Very excited to see how that tournament unfolds for them. So Shore in the box. I believe it was an illegal substitution.
So this is the first
This is the first real power play for France. Behind the back pass. Face dodge, surveying. Face dodge again, tries to get to the middle, can't do it. Pass deflected that time by Damian Brandenberger. Now off to the races again, the lightning rod Kunik. He's got Zweifel on the backside. Will he pass to him? Doesn't have the opportunity. Well guarded. Ran into the boards again. Kunik so good in transition, but what a play by Jules Derung.
Nice. Killing some time, wasting the seconds, burning down the clock.
Brunner gonna shoot, far side, save by Delorme. Harry picks it up into the chest of the France netminder, and that will not go. Harry again, twister off the body of Delorme. Tallman's gonna run this one. Off the loose ball, gets ran into the boards himself. Tallman took about 5 or 6 Slovakian shots to the body. He's gotta be banged up every hit into the boards. A stark reminder of what we give to this sport and what we sacrifice. 18 seconds left in the shot clock, 45. The Swiss bench is fired up at how they've gone in this penalty kill. Not allowing a real good shot on goal and getting a couple themselves in the penalty kill. Going for kind of a loose dunk attempt, not enough leverage. Harry's gonna flip that into the corner.
27 seconds left from the power play for France. They need to show some character. Only 1 goal, a little more than 2 minutes remaining from the first period.
Shot taken, deflected by the Swiss defense.
That's what they were talking about. block shots all the way for everybody.
Stacking up little wins. Oof. Dangerous play for Zweifel. He buried his head into the body of Sandy, and Sandy's going to get rung up for one, and he's asking about the lowering of the head. I actually am 100% on his side about that. He's still talking about it, getting a hold call. So even though some of them were short-lived, this will be the 4th power play opportunity for Switzerland. And they're
Scored
currently 2 for 3. Yes.
That's a brace for them. Brunner.
So about the same time in the penalty as there is in the first quarter, so that should, depending on how fast they score or hold the ball or don't score, that should take us through to the first quarter break. So Brunner, he passes it across to the left side behind the goal. Dunk attempt doesn't go. The Harry Heroics, nice little strip check, but it goes right into the stick of Thomas Debo, who's American native.
He's the only one on the team. Nice pick.
France penalty kill. They're trying to add a little bit of pressure not to let the Swiss defense get a moment of rest. Tommen, he's going to get chased by Tehran. Meyer steps out of the crease and hockeys it. That was a great little play there by Meyer to get it to Kunik. Very impressive. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Tries to shoot it behind the back, gets stripped as he falls down. One-on-one potential opportunity. He's going to wisely try to run it out, but he's going to have to evade a bit of pressure. 39 seconds left in the quarter. Kunik maybe running out of the lightning, out of the charge. Tries to find.
There was the chance for
Callaway. Callaway has that goal too. That one's tipped. It's going to find Harry. Tehran in hot pursuit. Harry can't bury. I would have said that anyways.
Still hurt.
Harry going for a hidden ball trick, being tracked by Delorme. There's not any trickery. 10 seconds, nothing successful anyways. Brunner surveying. Maybe Holenstein has got the hot hand in the first quarter. Maybe he gets another look. Brunner gets the pick, shot. No goal. That'll do it for our first quarter. Switzerland leading France 5-1. Garrett Gosshorn joined with Balash. What do we think about that first quarter?
I think their favorite band is One Direction for Switzerland.
Very well could be. Follow along EBLC2026.com or EBLC2026 on Instagram for all things European Box Cross Championships. We'll be right back after the quarter break.
We are back after the short break. Thankfully, we just 2 minutes normal or regular breaks between the first and the second period. We see the first period stats. I'm not 100% sure with that. Switzerland could capitalize on some power play opportunities, so I'm not sure it's 0 for 3.
Yeah, it's just been a little bit back and forth. There was a lot of commotion, a lot of penalties kind of back to back in the middle portion of that early first 10 minutes of the first quarter. And so, you know, it was a little bit back and forth, a tightly called game here. Again, maybe seeing a bit of that Swiss pressure that they were hoping to exert.
It was a slow start from Switzerland, but after that they really scoring and
they found their
shooting.
legs. So effective penalty kill for the French. Shot taken, scored! So right after they complete the successful penalty kill, they get the nice look on the doorstep, that time going by way of Louis Arbo for his first of the game, second goal for the French.
Deja vu again. That's how we started the first period, with a quick France goal. And now it happened again. That was a nice play. Almost catch the pass. Number 9 from Switzerland. But
not good enough, and it ends up being a French goal. And both the goals went through the 5-hole of Meyer. So maybe a weak spot for the French to exploit. Hohenstein, face dodge, shot taken, bouncer off the face of Delorme. He's going to get his own rebound, but lose it. And now on the rebound is the captain, Salmin. Long range pass, was looking for Erman. He gets it, doorstep, rebound. Shot, misses. Does he get his own rebound? Yes.
After he was really fortunate.
So it evens out.
Or a roller coaster, that's what we were waiting for.
Correct. Indermühl had stepped over after getting possession, so a back over call. France could potentially have a bit of a transition opportunity, but they're not able to capitalize on it as the Swiss defense trots out early. France just now getting their 5 attackers out on the floor with about 19 remaining, now 15 to go. Theron takes that shot through a whole bunch of pressure, gets deflected once again by the Swiss defense. Harry trying to take an early step out. Now they're playing 4-on-4. There is a 5-on-4 opportunity. They're keeping a camper down low. Brunner, he's all the way at the end. Will the Swiss see it in time to create a possession change? So I wonder, that's something to take note of, is an early, we'll call it an early leak, where a player will leave the defensive side of the floor and then camp out in the offensive side and try to get a quick transition goal. They're trying to pile it on against the French. Thomas Schur gets a nice pick from Terrier. Shovel pass. Hohenstein got his stick behind him for a lot of that. I don't know why he wasn't ready, what had happened. I didn't see France. We get a big run to the net, shot taken into the chest of Meyer.
Ooh, the right side was wide open.
That was tough as he came from the right side. You know, stick kind of on the wrong side, not able to really extend the arm. Meyer perplexed at the call. I didn't quite hear it. I believe they said back in. So another French offensive possession will be had.
That's not the pressure what they told to us before. Or maybe they changed their mind and going back to zonal defense.
They might have, but the pressure could also be coming from the offensive side, like leaking out early, right? Trying to make sure that they're staying honest in transition if it's early in the shot clock. Shot taken, scored by Clar. That's 2 good goals for the French in this second quarter.
That was a nice one too, between 1 and 2.
Was that within the 5-hole as well? That would be 3 for 3. Let's see. I believe so. Ooh.
Yes.
Oof. Yeah.
5-hole again.
Uh-oh.
Meyer needs to do something about it.
Absolutely.
Maybe he should get lower or use the stick better.
Yeah, if there was only something he could put between his legs to block shots. A little bit of fun and excitement here. Hello, Mom, I'm in the corner. Hohenstein is getting swarmed by French defense. He ends up still away with it. Doorstep shot off the post and in. Hohenstein, he's got 4.
Holy Molenstein.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Try to catch up with you.
So a first quarter hat trick. Now he's got 1/3 of the way there in the second. That would
Hat-trick
be
in each
a
period.
hell of a pace. I can't imagine that will stay, but they are peppering Delorme, and that would be quite the game for Hohenstein. And I felt that he had come out really hot in game 1 against Slovakia, and then he really cooled off. So this is the Hohenstein I expected, you know, to see for the entirety of the game. Nice pass, interception, but on the doorstep now is Harry. Couple fakes saved by Delorme.
Nice save. He just followed through the whole motion.
A bit of a stick loss there, trying to get the ball deflected, and a call is being made against Switzerland.
Another penalty coming.
Against Yannick Leperner.
It's a heated game between two neighboring countries. They always have heated games, no matter what sport. And we get a cross check on number 22.
Leperner. So the first French power play of the second quarter. This is the 6th penalty of the game. So again, pretty tightly
0 for
called.
2 so far.
That they are. Well, they're 0 for 1 because they had an advantage, and then they had the Swiss got a couple power play opportunities, so they kind of lost their advantage. So I view this as their second real advantage. Tries to toe drag and get through the pressure, gets denied entry. And gets tackled, stick is caught up in the body.
Slow wake up.
Wow.
Oh, that's gonna be, no penalty. It should have been another.
That happened before I could even see it. I was still looking at Tom and wrapped around the French attacker. Arbo now with the ball near the half boards.
The Callaway was a little behind.
Yeah.
Didn't pay attention for the Swiss attacker.
The French with about
nice
a minute
play.
9. Good look to the inside, but gets annihilated by the Swiss defense, and now got a shot clock violation, a hand count.
Still a minute remaining from the power play. Looking just a little bit better than before, but still not good enough to penetrate.
I think that comes in, like, this is the first possession that the Swiss have had in the penalty kill. The last time they just ran down, transition, took a shot, didn't bury. So that ends up being not really like I call a possession, maybe with a capital P. Kunik tries to face dodge, swims, gets around the defense, shoots, misses wide.
He was so lucky.
He was.
The shot went wide.
The captain, can he get a good shot off? Cannot.
Blocked.
Tommen is everywhere. What an outstanding defensive player they have.
That's what you were talking about with the coach. He had 4 or 5 block shots against Slovakia.
Kunik checking the penalty kill time. Just a few seconds remain before they're successful. Hohenstein's got the hot hand. He shoots, he scores. Are you kidding me? He's got 5.
1 to go to the second hat trick in the second period.
Are you kidding me?
He is on fire.
Probably getting some really direct coaching from one of the greatest point scorers, goal scorers ever in Sean Evans, coaching the Swiss side here. And he's had 2 absolute long-range bombs, and Delorme's going to want that one back watching the replay, huh?
I don't want to blame the keeper, but.
Got a water break on the floor, so Swiss kind of matching a bit of what they got from the French early in the second quarter. Kind of remembering what they're all about. And again, like, as this tournament goes on, you're gonna see the fitness of teams have such an effect, and maybe just the ability to match 33 degrees and up Celsius, which for my North American fans, it's about 85 to 95 as the temperature rises. Should see over 100 on Sunday before things kind of get back to normal and maybe some storms. So you'll see fitness influence, but also, like, some people just react to heat better and worse than other players regardless of fitness, right?
So as we are in the break, we can go to check some little history from both of the sides. So as we mentioned, this is the first ever big tournament from France. They never been in a European Championship before, but they were part of the EBLC 2025 tournament. That was the first ever men's national team appearance. They lost all 3 games, so they came back for this year EBLC, also lost all 3 games, but that's a start from something. And this is their first ever European Championship. On the other hand, Switzerland is a well-known team so far. They were at Turku, finished highest, the 9th place from 14 teams, and they might have a downfall since then because they finished 10th in 2022 at Hanover, and they went to their first ever World Championship at Utica 2024. They finished the 24th place, so in the middle of the whole tournament. So I think they're looking for a better outcome this year here in Prague.
If they keep this pace, then they absolutely will. So just right outside the break, right before what we're seeing right this moment, Lipperner came out of the penalty box and actually got a good cut, but got a big body check from the French defense to stop the goal opportunity. Tries to have a little one-time there, was Burkhardt off the pass from Harry. Not able to make it happen. Shot, face dodge, gets tripped. Brunner, one-handed shot anyways. Surprise, no call, kind of getting held above him. He's asking for something on that. Bit of frustration with Mayo. Passing it to his French attacker. Gets his own rebound. Shot taken. Double save by Meyer.
Nice save.
Keeps it flicked, but man, he's going to face some pressure. Keeps it from going back over. Actually quite impressive work they're doing right there. Klar.
A little high.
Klar, he's cradling like a maniac, trying to make sure he doesn't get stripped so they can keep this offensive possession going. They've got 21 to go. Shot taken, doorstep by De Rong. Doesn't go past Meyer. Both teams.
Watch out for the ball.
Both teams are playing so much hockey right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was close. Both teams playing a lot of hockey.
You need a floor ball.
Sure. Takes a shot. Good look off. Tries to pin the top corner. They've got a goalie change here for the French. They've got Matthew Kodrai.
Nice save again.
Kodrai, you might have to help me with that one.
Kudrow.
Kudrow,
Mathieu
perfect.
Kudrow.
Thank you. So they've got a goalie change. Some serviceable work from Delorme, but Kudrow now in for the French and has stopped the first attempt. Now Brunner, shot, saved, and pounced on.
That's how you want to start the game. Coming back to the first as the Welsh team changed their goalies, or the Norwegian goal changing. That wasn't that good as we've seen so far here. 3 from 3.
It's a good start. Maybe the Swiss sticks are cooling off. Shot taken, walks it in and puts it home. What a goal by Louis Arbo, the assistant captain. He's got 2, the first multi-goal scorer in European box lacrosse French national team history. So again, we'll have a lot of those in this first one here today.
And at the halftime of the second period, France is up to 3-2. So that's something.
It is, absolutely. So curious whether this is them finding their form because they had a day off, so you know they started quick, maybe that's the fitness. Then the experience of Swiss maybe got them that lead that they built. Now maybe we're seeing fitness plus they're getting comfortable, right? Like there's so many different angles that we could potentially attack as this game progresses. Doorstep shot, missed the wide part of the net. Tehran picks it up, swings it across, shot. What a save by Meyer. But on the rebound, he spent too much time on the ground. Rebound picked up by Dominic Sandy, and he gets his first of the game. I don't think anybody knew, looking at the camera and pointing, probably saying, hey, mom, in his head, but.
That's a nice pass. Amazingly huge save. He couldn't stand up, and the ball is in the net already. That's a huge diving save with the left foot.
Meyer thought it was, look at the attempt for the block though. Again, the Swiss defense holding true to the tactic. Now the French are fired up. Kunik gets it to Harry, tries to go 5-hole, can't bury it there. Can't get the loose ball. Kunik gets it though. French are looking way more physical than they did in the first half, or first quarter.
They just arrived.
Gates got to close.
To the second period.
Gates got to close again. Oh my goodness, through everyone.
The French team is on fire.
They absolutely are. They've got 2-goal deficit to climb back from. Can he walk through the defense? No, he can't. Shot missed wide by Klar. Face dodge. Shot misses. Derung wanted one.
Oh, that was really important.
Good tip there.
Catch it.
Jamie Calloway in the transition defense. This is hectic. This whole second quarter has been insanity.
It's 4-2 to France.
France getting a timeout now too.
Calloway is all around the field. Attacking, defending.
Yeah, he's playing incredible. And a lot of that stuff doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, you know, like just the importance of a player. Like that's what I was saying with Erwin Tommen, like just how often he's in the shooting lanes, deflecting passes with his body, with his stick, you know, just the effort that he's putting out on the line. A lot of players, coaches will talk about knowing your role. Tommen not meant to score goals, but meant to be in those lanes, and he's playing it textbook definition.
This is the best so far what we have seen from newcomer teams, from rookie teams.
I'd be really, really interested to see France versus Norway. I feel like that will be a fantastic matchup. Norway playing one of the best games I've seen them play against Wales earlier today. They're in their debut tournament here as well. So France looking quite strong, hanging in with a established group. Although, to be fair, Sean Evans, head coach of Switzerland, said yesterday that they are new and improved and young. So there is a bit of that veteran status. You got Harry, you got Tommen, you got Zweifel. You've got a lot of these guys that have been around for a long time, but a lot of new players as well. France out of the timeout. 5:40 remaining in the half, down by 2, needing to bring it within 1. As their main goal right now will be to equalize or to take a lead if possible, if given the chance. That shot won't help him on that quest. Goes well wide of Meyer, now swarmed. And just flicking that out is Calloway, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. Tolman getting testy against Calloway.
The veteran Zweifel. He is a field NT since 2010, a box NT since 2015, an HC of 60s man NT. AC
Hold on, Holenstein's got the ball. I thought he was going to take a rip. Raber does, shoots, save, picked up loose ball by Shore, does not stay in the back of his stick, and now another chance for some offense. Gaetan Hormone. Going to get swarmed there as well. Switzerland is playing very physical. Kind of walking in again, just so smooth with it, Louis Arbo is, as he walks through pressure, just the way he goes from face dodge, toe drag, just everything. All alone on the doorstep, Burkhart not able to make it happen. He had a perfect opportunity. Tehran gonna take a body check. That time by Budmiger. Votsnitsa, Tehran. Thought about a shot, doesn't have the opportunity for it. Now Sandy, he had the last goal for the French off the rebound and a laying down Meyer. Tehran takes that shot, it goes off the body of Brandenburger, and now we're going to have a commercial break here, I believe. It appears that we are. Garrett Gosser and Balash Salke will be right back after the commercial break.
Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are under 5 minutes with 4 to go. 2-goal deficit, France behind Switzerland. They're going to get a chance to bring it within 1. It's been a little while since we've seen that. As they came out to a 1-goal lead, Switzerland stormed back off the hot stick of Hollenstein, but he has not shot in a bit. So probably in about a few minutes, but he hasn't scored in about 11 minutes. So if I were Switzerland, I would try to keep the hot hand hot. He's got 5. He's got a downrange shot that's been just phenomenal for them, and that would be a major difference going into the half, up 3 versus up 2, potentially only up 1 if the French attack is going to be successful here. Klauer, he's surveying, swings it down, looking for Theron. Hoser, which the commentary notes said his last name just means pants. Just means pants.
Finishing the Zweifel story, so he's anti for everything. He is the president of Basel Lacrosse. A top
shot taken, saved, rebound, saved again. Trying to get another shot, but gets bodied by the French defense. Wow, what are we seeing here from Coudreau? Like, he's playing fantastic, and the French really don't want to hear about Stefan Zweifel. Yeah. They really don't
want to. The story is he's everywhere, to keep it simple.
Yeah.
And the teammates said they already played on lacrosse in the 1908 Olympics. So that's a long story. I didn't want to finish it.
Our first vampire of the tournament. Theron has 1 to shoot. Not enough time, and that would have been saved through the 5-hole by Meyer. Hollenstein gets it to Raber.
Nice.
All alone, shot taken, saved by Coudreau. He is just phenomenal for the French defense right now. Oh. What a tip down. And that's going to work out in their favor for Terrier. Timeout being called by Switzerland. 2:21 to go. We'll return in just a minute after the break.
That was the right time for both of the coaches because we are almost at the end of the first half. You know, you have one in each period, in each half, but you have to use it or you lose it.
Exactly, exactly. So 2 minutes to go. For all things European Box Lacrosse Championships, go to EBLC2026.com. You can also just go to Instagram and search EBLC2026. You've got points, you've got standings, you've got penalty minutes, all the things you could ever want, hope, dream, and desire to know about this tournament is all there. So make sure to check that out. I want to take a quick second. Shout out to all of our sponsors, everybody that makes this tournament run and hum, and it's been incredible thus far. The referees, the tournament team, the media, everybody that makes everybody's lives easier and allow these players to come out and show their best and represent for their country. Harry, toe drag, tries to get to the middle, flips it to Schur. Schur gonna dive, not get a good shot off.
Coudreau.
Now on the offensive, Herman shoots, can't bury. Coudreau is playing unbelievable right now. My current man of the match for France, if not Louis Arbo. Kunik, he's gonna have a very relaxing time up near the midline. Brunner takes a shot, saved once again, or Suter, excuse me. Loose ball picked up by Suter, might go for the dunk, doesn't. He's gonna run all the way around, swing it across, shot, wow.
Coudreau again. You know what? He just has the perfect size for that goal. When he's standing with the shoulder pads, he can cover all the top corners, but he's slow enough to use the stick for the 5-hole.
Yeah.
Use the pads.
And he's got just the right jump on it too, not jumping too much. Shot taken.
Oh,
Saved by Meyer.
another 5-hole attempt.
A good look by Joseph Varela. Shot taken again, this time saved once more by Meyer. So we've really seen just most of the actual offensive plays coming from the lefty side of the France attack. So Hollenstein, he scores! And who else but Hollenstein to put it past Coudreau? He's got a double hat trick, the sock trick one in each quarter. Take a bow, Joe Hollenstein, and we've still got 1/2 and 1 minute to go.
That's something. Coudreau did everything in the last couple of minutes, or the whole second period. He did more than what you could ask for, but Hollenstein he came, he won, he succeeded.
He did. And oftentimes, at least with goalkeeping, it's so hard to just keep the clean sheet. So you knew a goal would come at some point, just a matter of if and when. But who else but Hollenstein? Swiss attack has 52 seconds to increase the lead, looking for a 4-goal advantage. Can they put it in the back of Burkhard's stick and do it? No, they can't. Swings it across, Harry! And we had a delayed penalty, but it doesn't matter as Harry takes the one time. Lucas Harry with his second of the game, been quiet thus far in the first half. He buries that one. Coudreau maybe having a bit of nerves. Didn't quite see that off the one-timer, but again, like that's kind of an optimal play. You get somebody, a lethal shooter such as Harry, all alone backside, yeah.
You see, the two French defenders covered each other, went to one man. That was the problem. Cereber could come wide open to the far side.
Now potential opportunity to bring this goal differential back a bit closer, misses wide, hits it into the net, so a full
38 on the game clock.
So now a full shot clock, just about. Not much separating shot and game clock for the Swiss attack, sure. Gets it to Harry, he's gonna try to set a pick for him. Harry gets to the inside, can he bury it? Cannot. Gets himself into the crease before he's able to actually make a real attempt. Coudreau, ooh, that was good look on the backside. French attack, can't bury it there.
Transition. Or a little
7
slower.
seconds to shoot. Bloodbanker's gonna have to do something. A hit from behind, they're gonna get a push. That should give us about 3 seconds remaining in the quarter. Shot gonna go, oh gosh. That was close, and that's gonna do it for the first half here. We are live at the European Box Lacrosse Championships 2026. Garrett Gosser and Blaž Salke, 9-5, Switzerland leading the French. We'll be back after the halftime break. For all things EBLC, go to EBLC2026.com or Instagram EBLC2026. Welcome back, lacrosse fans. We are seeing the second half here in just a moment get underway. Switzerland leading France 9-5. Garrett Gosshorn here, joined with Balázs Salke. Balázs, first half thoughts.
There was totally two different periods. The first period was an easy win for Switzerland, 5-1. We have seen the difference between a newcomer and a really well-known, experienced mid-table European team. If I don't offend all the Switzerland fans here, but the second period, it was totally the other way. It was a draw at the end, 4-4 for each teams, but France showed some character. They showed how they can attack at the offensive play, and they showed some good defense in the second period. So I'm really looking forward to that roller coaster again.
Absolutely. Let's see if that'll happen. Suter takes that shot, and that is a goal, and that goes past Nathan Delorme. He's back in net for the French in what to me is a bit of a shocking development, as I thought Coudreau was playing absolutely outstanding, and I know they want to get their guys their minutes where they need to, et cetera, but Coudreau was playing fantastic, and that one just trickles right behind Delorme for the first shot, first goal, or second shot, first goal of the quarter, going to the Swiss. 10-5, Kunik gets the draw. Kunik gonna take some body pressure through 3, through 4, pass, Hohenstein, shot, misses. Got to speak with the French coaches before the game, and shot, jumper, goal! Past Sven Beresfeld. Thomas Daibo gets his first of the game for France. And what a beauty that was.
Yeah, Thomas Daibo, the first of his name. The first
maybe
goal
last of his kind.
Yeah, hopefully not. He's looking for more goals. A fake to the short side, a shot to the far side, and it's tie again, 1-1.
So
two fast goals from both of the teams.
10-6 now in favor of the Swiss, and so that first goal against Beresfeld, I thought Meyer had a great half himself. His mom had shouted me out through him. So if you're listening, Mrs. Meyer, welcome. Glad you're enjoying the stream, enjoying your son's performance. Terrier gets the loose ball, taking a nice big slash on the stick there. Good no call, good pressure there. Shore throws it in to the doorstep. Was Brunner not able to put it past Delorme? Loose ball, picked up by Shore. They swing it across to Suter. Suter trying to find someone, tries to find Shore, doesn't have a good angle on it. So now facing a bit of forecheck pressure there. Shore has been told he's the angriest but the least understandable. He talks the most and the least easy to understand. As per the Swiss commentary notes, that is not a subjective note. He said he wanted to shout out his girlfriend. She's watching the second half, and I forgot yesterday, so there we are. Shout out to her. Tehran on the offensive side of the floor takes a shot from downtown. It gets deflected. Deflected, yes, by the Swiss defense. Quick restart. Can't make a play happen there for Daibo. Shot taken, scored! Jules de Rung gets his first of the game, and the French are back within 3. I talked to one of the French coaches, Justin, and I said, how about that first half? Just open-ended question. A man of few words, he said, was all right. Got better to do.
It's like from Family Guy. Oli, how is the weather? Good, good.
How about that shot, Balázs?
It was great. So apart from jokes, this is the way how France tried to play from the second period. They were satisfied with that result. If you just somehow could cancel the first period, 4 goal down, this could have been a pretty close matchup between the two teams. So
absolutely. So I'm definitely impressed with France's tenacity and their skill. Oh my goodness! Lucas Harry, a pipe ringer. He's got a hat trick in this one.
And we have still a couple of time for Hohenstein to score another hat trick in the third period too.
Oh man, can you imagine? That would be just outstanding.
Ooh, there was so much traffic in front of Goudreau.
No, it's Delorme. They put Delorme back in.
So there is less traffic on the bench in front of Goudreau.
Hohenstein, speaking of, will he get his 7th of the game? Not quite. Wow, great effort on the pressure there to get a chance for himself. Now he wants to get another one if he can.
Oh.
Him and Brandenberger. Goodness gracious, I am so impressed with Louis Arbeau's ability to run through pressure, around pressure, with the pressure, does not matter. He feels quite confident with it in his stick, but he will just throw that away. So through all that effort, it kind of sapped what little he had left to make a clear connection pass. I believe we have a penalty on Indermühl, so it will be the first power play of the second half, this time going to the French side, and they are currently 0 for 2 on clean power plays. Yeah. And this would bring them within 3 again. French power play. Just kind of surveying. Good pickoff there by Kunik again. So good in transition. Kind of takes a little bit of a shove. Can he get a playoff? Oh my goodness, what an attempt.
It almost went in. What a dive. What a one-handed catch and a shot at the same time. It could have been the best goal.
But a shot taken goes wide there by Arbeau. That would have just been spectacular. Look at Kunik again. The leg work. He's going to try to find Zweifel off the quick restart perhaps. Arbeau bodying Zweifel. Zweifel hitting the deck a couple times early in this third quarter. Brunner. Little hit step. They're going to face some pressure from the French defenders. Good on-ball defense. Shot soaked.
What a block.
Tehran able to stop that shot from going through by Shore. They've got 10 to shoot. Brunner out near the midline. Good chance he might just dump it in, or if they can get a shot off with Burkhardt. Burkhardt might do something with it, but doesn't. That is not the right time to throw that pass. France, if they get a quick runoff, they can have a really good look here, but will not matter. Beresfeld will kick that out to the corner. And I thought maybe Joseph Varela, the assistant captain, was going to chase that to the corner and get a quick restart, but France pretty happy to just get their guys out that they want on the floor.
39 seconds remaining from the power play.
Great soak there by Hoser. Hohenstein playing the anchor spot on the defense, going to try to make an opportunity for himself on the penalty kill. Runs out of room, shot.
Oh.
Lucas Harry.
Tried the one-timer.
Missed the one-timer. Bit of loose ball commotion along the boards. This time picked up by the Swiss, playing really well in the gritty scenarios these Swiss are, which could be a major difference maker in this game. As you see the rest of this one go through Indermühl out of the box. France 0 for 3. Shot taken by Harry, that goes well wide. Not gonna get a reset. Zweifel sending that one. Shot clock violation.
That's something what the...
I thought that was kicked out.
No, it was the stick of the goalie.
Yeah, I thought by Delorme.
So,
doesn't matter, we're gonna get a hydration break here.
So this is one aspect of the game what they need to develop so fast and so much. Just capitalizing on the power play. 0 for 3 is not looking good, even if that's their first game ever. If you look at the other aspects of the game, they are great match from the second period for the Switzerland team. And when you have 3 opportunities, try to score at least once. Even when you get a chance to shorten the distance goal-wise.
Yeah, I'm just seriously quite impressed with them being, this is their first official European Championship showing. They do look great. Again, this is a Swiss team that I feel like has been improving year over year and has looked some of the best I've seen them play. And so for France to be hanging in there where they are, again, kind of what you're mentioning, like first quarter aside, it's been quite even. And so that is extremely, extremely promising if you are a France supporter. And for the Swiss, also promising again, but
look at the accuracy of the shots.
Yeah.
From France side.
Shots wide, 14 more wide shots than the Swiss. Face-off percentage wholly dominant by Switzerland. And the shot percentage, like when they're putting it on net, it is going in. They don't have a lot of shots in this game. Most are going wide.
Almost a 50% accuracy, which is outstanding, I think.
Some of the stats could be counted as like wide as also blocked,
yeah,
which could be the case, which in that sense could be
just looking at they had
efforts of
shots
Swiss defense
on goal and scoring 7 from them. It's something.
Yeah, if they actually can get it through the Swiss defense. No holes in that cheese. If they could get it through the Swiss defense, then they have a good chance to score. Could be an aspect to look for as the final 23 minutes of the game are underway. Shot saved by Delorme. Delorme pounces on that one after the initial shot block. Arbo.
Sneaky from behind.
Arbo very cool, calm, and collected through pressure. He's going to face a little bit there, not actually, from Hohenstein. So it's interesting to see Hohenstein kind of shoring up some of the defense here. Maybe they're trying to get a transition look for him, but I mean, he's got such a hot hand in this game. I'd probably just keep him on O if it were me, but I'm just here in the booth. That is a reset. Hohenstein is going to get it. Bit of a tough pass. It actually works in his favor. Kunik shoots wide. No fear from Delorme there.
Terrier once again, and it's a penalty coming.
So Beresford runs off to the bench. Swiss get 6 attackers on the floor. Brunner tries to go through the middle. Doorway closes. Kunik shoots, misses.
He lost the stick. Just get it back right now.
And that should be stoppage in play. Yes, it is. And so we've got the 5th power play of the game for Switzerland. They're currently sitting at 50%.
They are looking a perfect start after 2 games. Talking about Switzerland for the 3rd time. In the first European Championship in Turku, they had 4 wins in a row, beating Poland, Sweden, Austria, and Slovakia. But after that, they got demolished by Germany on their 5th game, and they started with the 2 perfect games on the 2nd European Championship in Hanover.
Harry got hit from behind there.
Beating Austria again and the Netherlands.
So a full reset on the power play opportunity and an immediate throwaway,
Nice.
even with a full 30.
Nice movement.
Let's see if
1 against 1.
not able to do anything with it there, just runs through the crease. I thought Delabo would have a good opportunity to add his 2nd of the game. Not quite. Tommen gonna get it back to Brunner. And pretty slow to get their 5 attackers out on the floor. Swiss finally get them into position. Shot taken around the screen. Brunner snipes it home.
The keeper decided, I think pretty early, he went to the right side and down, and the top left corner was totally free. We see from the replay, there is a screen, okay, but I think he got a great view from that.
Yeah, that was a really well-timed shot right around the screen.
I think
that angle makes
early.
it look like not so much of a screen, but I think from what we saw, it maybe was a little bit more, but who knows what's in the... They say beauty's in the eye of the beholder. What was in the eyes of that goalie, I don't know, but not quite on target there, not able to make the save. And so Swiss are 3 for 5 in the power play, and now their lead extends to 5, I believe the biggest of the game thus far. So Swiss experience having its time here in the game. Shot taken, goes low. Shore takes a slash to the face. Looks like they're going to have some words as they walk off the floor. Maybe they're both going. They're not. So that's going to be on Johan Mayo. 6th power play of the game for the Swiss. He took some exception to that penalty. Let's see what Shore does there after the shot. Kind of comes around.
Just pissed him off.
I don't think Shore should have gotten a penalty there. That's fine enough.
Or both of them.
I think Shore was fine. He was making a play on the stick, so. Harry shoots. Can't score, hits the post. But either way, you can't retaliate, you know. They always see the last check that happens, right?
You know how it started? I hit back.
Yeah. Harry at the top to Brunner, the last goal scorer.
Finally, we hear the Swedish bell.
The Swiss bell, yeah. Shot taken, scored. Brunner's got 2 back-to-back on the power play. Now 4 for 6 they are. 2 screenshots in a row, 2 power play shots, and Brunner finds himself in the goal scorers column.
Oh, 5-hole. Next to the head of the stick.
I gotta be honest, I really do. Pulling Coudreau.
So much better.
Pulling him is a bad move.
He was a game changer.
He was.
In the second period. That's their plan, so.
So you live with it?
No, you should try both of the goalkeepers. That's their first ever tournament. Why not? Start early, figure out who is the number 1, who is the number 2. It comes with some errors.
Mm-hmm. And we've got a commercial break, and we've also got to wipe the floors. Garrett Gosser and Balazs Salke will be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are entering the final 5 minutes with some change here in the third quarter. Garrett Gosshorn here, joined with Balazs Salke at the European Box Lacrosse Championships 2026. Oh, there we go. We got our name on the board. I haven't seen that yet. Great graphic. Thank you, media team. Shot taken, goes off the post by Hohenstein. He's trying to get potentially his 3rd hat trick of the game. Runner can't get it to go. There's a pen on the floor from the referee's pocket. Potentially they can get that off the floor. A bit dangerous there if nobody sees that. A bit sketchy. That shot was taken by Dominic Sandy. He's got 1 in the game. He's going to flick back and get picked up by Harry. Was able to tell Daniel, the referee, that his pen is on the floor.
Savior
of an ankle. Trying. We saw an ankle get injured earlier. I would hate to see somebody take that. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That's the most dangerous place for a pen.
Why didn't he just
Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. Poor pen. They're going to demolish it. Oh, almost stabbed on it.
Arbo going through the pressure. Penalty delayed. Shot soaked again by the Swiss defense.
They're just not paying attention.
No, they're not.
Nobody's paying attention from the French side.
And no reset, so that will do it for the shot clock possession cross-check against Switzerland. So the 4th power play of the game, currently sitting at 0 for 3.
they just get too excited about what's happening in front of the Switzerland goal. So either the French goalkeeper or the whole bench just forgot to pull the goalie.
Yeah, no kidding. But the fourth power play for...
That should be a breakthrough for France. If they want to do something with this game.
Yeah, down by 6 now. The goal differential keeps rising. They've looked so good in spurts. Shot taken by Arbo, gobbled up by Bearswell. Tommen off the race is great. Dislodging of the ball there by De Rung. He's looking for the cut. Arbo putting his hands up from Tommen. Tommen having some fun with him. Bearswell sends that check as well. A lot of pressure there coming by the French forecheck. 5 seconds to go. Arbo kind of threw him down. And that's going to stay with the Swiss. Penalty kill going to Tommen. His responsibility, at least for the next second, goes to Lippener. Gonna throw the shoulder down. Faced by Herman. Lippener kind of in the middle, trying to cause some disruption, maybe get a cut. No dice. Sure. Runs around the back of the cage. Might try a dunk. Loses it before the dunk can even start to occur. Now we've got a delayed penalty as well. Let's see if they pull.
That was a huge stick check to the back.
They still haven't pulled Delorme. Just surprising.
They just forget it for the second time. They can play 6 against 4.
Just respectfully, some confusing game management here.
Yeah.
Theron flips it, shovel pass, twister, saved by Bearswell. And batted down, bounce to himself is Tommen. Tommen does not like Arbo. You can see some of his body language in the direction of Arbo.
So we're gonna see 5-on-3 for the first time. That's a huge chance to France to finally capitalize from a power play. 17 seconds, 5-on-3.
So they should get a quick shot off, some quick ball motion. What a lot of teams will do though, they'll post somebody up at the midline, which they are right now, and just run a 4-on-3. Because you don't necessarily need 5 guys if there's only 3. You can move the ball just well enough. Theron to Arbo. Arbo steps in, shoots around the defense. Can't put it past Bearswell.
And now it's a 5-on-4.
Moser back in. Now some fun happening. Tommen does not like this team.
Yeah, both of them are coming out. Both of them.
They are both going in as we get a water break. There's a little fist bump there by Tommen.
Yeah, Erwin Tommen was looking for that in the last couple of minutes. He just tried to find a mate, pick a fight.
Yeah, but then have a little fist bump, say everything's all right.
Yeah.
Be right back after the hydration break. As we return to action, it will be Switzerland ball, going to be in the very capable stick of Brandon Kunik. Getting coached from the bench, saying stay high, stay away from the pressure. So one more power play for the French, which they do not capitalize on. They're 0 for 4. So Kunik will probably just stick around near the midline. It doesn't look like they're starting. France is not. Now they're picking up the pace. Starting to meet near the midline. They get it to Brunner. Nobody trailing Brunner. Brunner able to just have a walk in the park. Kunik, statuesque. Why would you move? You're on the penalty kill and nobody's touching you. Kunik fast, Brunner, triple screenshot action. Oh my goodness, he was almost 3 for 3 on the attempt around the screenshots. That would have been a cool hat trick for him to score in this one.
And you know what? Hollenstein tricked us.
Yes, he did.
There's no hat trick for him in the third period.
Nope. He's sharing the love. Shot taken by Tehran. That one misses behind the wall. Another shot saved once again. Bereswell playing really, really well.
Varela was wide open, waiting for the pass across, trying a one-timer, but he never got it.
Now French get to attack once more.
30 seconds remaining on the penalty, almost like on the shot clock. A little shorter time.
Tehran is thinking about stepping in. Now he will. Good dodge, tries to get it over the back of Bereswell. I really like the attempt. Not able to put it quite on net.
There is a chance for them now.
Good rollout. Good disrupting play there by Kunik off the backside. Just into Zweifel's body. He was looking for something. De Rong was like, hey, sorry.
So that was
third period.
That was really awkward. Yes.
Yeah, kind of a strange way to go into the third quarter. Yes.
So it was really awkward. So we get a shot just right after the shot clock went down, and he just hit it, Zweigel, on the head, and he was like, "What, dude?" But it wasn't intentional, so.
No. And we'll be right back after the break. Switzerland leading France 13-7 at the end of the third quarter. Garrett Gosshorn and Balázs Salke here at the European Box Lacrosse Championships 2026. Return in a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to enter the final frame. Switzerland versus France. Swiss holding on to a 6-goal advantage. It is the largest advantage that they have held in the game. Most of this has been a lot tighter. What we saw in the first period was Swiss domination, and the third period Swiss domination. Second period was a lot more France-sided. So let's see if that's going to be the case still. So France 0 for 5 on the power play in this game, which is indicative maybe of experience, you know, but alas, they still get those chances.
I think they should practice more on a power play, and they should be less selfish for the opportunities.
Yeah.
There were a couple of chances where you had a partner on the other side with a wide open, great shooting opportunity, and you could have just passed the ball to him, but they chose shot on the short side. And because
to Beresville's credit, he's playing fantastic as he came into the game in the second half as well.
And the other most important thing for Team France, Goudreau is back in goal. I think everybody saw that he is on a different level, just like his teammate. He made so many outstanding saves, kept his team alive during the second period. But, you know, that's what I told you. You have to decide who is going to be your first choice goalkeeper. You have to give chance for both of the guys, and they got
Well, there's going to be a
Pretty
big
good.
telling moment here as the Swiss are now on their 7th power play. They're currently 4 for 6 in the game. And as mentioned, France 0 for 5, which is a big, big swing in chances there. So Coudreau, actually, I got to chat with him at halftime, and he doesn't speak a whole heck of a lot of English, but I asked him about his pads. I said, why is it on? It's so hot. And he said, stay ready. And staying ready he shall be as he saves that first shot on the penalty kill. Continuing his run from the second quarter. Gerstner, he's going to have to face the pressure of Tommen. Tommen's now going to come away with it. And he will wisely run that to the corner, let the power play unit out onto the floor. Brunner's got 2 in the game, both coming off screenshots in the third quarter. Lucas Harry trying to figure something out. Not quite sure. Hohenstein, he had a completely wide open look. And another penalty coming against France. 2 seconds to shoot. Shore's got to let it fly. He doesn't in time. And that will go. Too many men against France, so it's going to be a 5-on-3 opportunity in favor of Switzerland. That is what one of their coaches, Justin, had said in the interim, staying out of the box.
Another friend of yours?
Thomas Schur, yeah. Looking to me for some inspiration, so.
Sure, he's your friend.
Well, he owes me one. I shouted at his girlfriend, so. He doesn't have a goal in this one, so maybe this will be the inspiration and the luck he needs to put one past Coudreau. Brunner to Shore, can't handle the pass. Gonna send a big body check. Oh, he's gonna come off hurt on that one. Yikes.
Nice footwork.
Kunik,
Still.
great strip there, finds its way into the back of stick of Hohenstein. Shore actually ended up stripping his glove before he got off the floor. And he's now helmet off. We hope he's all right. You can see him in the back corner. Hohenstein, kind of again losing steam after the first half. Again, what I saw in their game yesterday. So I feel like, again, I saw him more on defense, so he is playing a lot more defensive-minded, Hohenstein is, and kind of letting a lot of the guys get a little bit more touches, more reps.
The ball up.
What would we do that for? 4 for 7 on the power play thus far. Nothing to do with the 5-on-3 there. No success to be had, but a 5-on-4 opportunity still for about 50 seconds.
56.
Shot save, kick save by Coudreau. And
Now
very close to an in-out.
you feel the difference.
You do.
You feel the difference, and I think all the teammates feel the difference when he's in goal.
I think so too. He's seeing the ball a bit better, quicker to motion to it. Oh, it's going to be a penalty, maybe 2. So that will kind of strip Switzerland of their man-up opportunity, so they will go 4 for 8. Nothing to be found success-wise on the 5-on-3 or the 5-on-4, as now they find themselves should be equal 4-on-4, at least for 36 seconds. They give one to Bearsville as well, but definitely like a hook around. They might be discussing, I thought, a potential penalty shot, but no. Delibo had a good opportunity. They're going to get a holding call against the Swiss defense, but Bearsville playing absolutely outrageous today. So him and Meyer, long-time national team goalies for the Swiss. They are both so excellent. Basically, one or the other will be the right choice any given day, and they are so good about sharing time. It's seriously like just a really cool thing to see as an outside observer, in the way that they are just happy that one will be doing well, and they know that what's best for the team is what's best for them. They're very unselfish in that regard. So shout out to the Swiss goalies. French offense not able to do anything with that. Brunner tried to have a quick restart. It's going to have to go into the corner. He's going to go to his right, he's strong side. Harry being guarded all the way out to the boards by Maillot, who has been an aggressive French defender. They are in the penalty kill now, so the 6 power play opportunity for the French. Switzerland, Terrier,
Ooh.
surveying, kind of
Watch out
slipping
for
a
the
bit.
back walk. Almost like a moonwalk.
Uh-huh. Alex Meyer, the goalie for Switzerland, said that a drop of sweat and it makes, you know, saving goals so hard. A really late pass there by Tehran. If he had thrown that earlier, there was an absolutely immaculate chance there for Herman, sorry. Hohenstein. He's got 6. You heard his name. He looked right up here.
What?
They can hear us. He might take a rip, but he doesn't.
Nice play.
Swings the pass over. Shot saved by Coudreau. Gets knocked over. Coudreau very heated there. Lepiner took that shot. Kind of put his hand up, says it was an accident. Doesn't always matter when the goalie's involved. What a shoulder save off the shot from Raber by Coudreau. Swiss, if they can get this ball, they have a very good opportunity if they can get the ball where they need it to be. They got 2 guys to sub, but the pass should have gone way higher, way farther. Hoser able to track that down, and that will be an effective penalty kill. 0 for 6 on the day. Kunik scores on Coudreau. Kunik with absolutely nobody.
This is a period of the game when you see France falling apart, getting tired and tired as the minutes goes by. They tried everything. They couldn't do so much in the last period of the game and lost the ball on their own half. And Kunik was wide open right after the pass, and Gudra couldn't do anything with it. He's a pretty amazing goalkeeper, but when you're 1 against 1 and the half of the net is open, you just have to dive and
Hope
wait
for the best.
Yeah, hope for the best.
Switzerland now doubling the French counterparts in goals for. Delabo takes that shot, saved by Beresfeld.
I think he overthinked that. It could have been so much easier.
Harry all alone now himself. Shot saved by Coudreau. Off the rebound, is
Nice.
able to make just enough of a play on it. And France just having a bit of trouble, even just keeping it in their stick through the clear attempt. If he gets that in his possession, I believe it might have been
Nice
back
play
over.
for
Doesn't
Hoser.
matter. Hoser's got it. Harry all alone. What can he do? Miss!
Fake 1, fake 2. Gudro
Miss.
went to the right side.
He had that left side of Coudreau open, but not able to put it just on target enough. Kind of sailed it a little bit over, but that right side on his view was open.
I think they know it's over. They're just playing for fun. They feel the French team is a little tired at the end of the whole game. They gave everything. I think that was one of the best first game what we have seen so far from the newcomers team. They fight for almost half of the game, pretty good. That's a hand pass.
Mm-hmm. And that will get us to our hydration break. Garrett Gossorn, Balash Salke will be right back after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we return to the final 7 minutes and 55 seconds of the fourth quarter. Switzerland leading France 14-7. And something to note in this second half is that Bearsville gave up 2 quick goals at the 31st and the 32nd minute, so 1 and 2 minutes into the second half. And since then has completely shut the door and allowed the Switzerland side to really create a fantastic lead for themselves and to round out this game strong. Now, you're seeing the French side sort of run out of gas, like their fundamentals have been dropping like as the time has elapsed. This heat maybe getting to them as well, but really, like, I don't want to say I don't want to speak poorly on them by any means, like nobody on that side, because this is a good debut. Getting 7 goals in a debut is great. Arbo tries to walk through the entire defense, takes that shot, misses. Rebound. Delibos, he's got to go for the face dodge. Shot taken, scores over the shoulder. Wow, what a goal there for Thomas Delibos, his second of the game.
We have 3 multiple goal scorer from Team France. Arbo, Delibos, and Clar scored twice. This is kind of a debut you are dreaming for at the European Championships. I think that third period was the decisive when they changed Goodrow to the other goalkeeper. They fight so hard, but they couldn't keep up the pace and the goal scoring opportunities with Switzerland. But altogether, if you look at the game, they played a pretty decent debut.
Absolutely, absolutely. And got to apologize to Bearsville for literally cursing him instantaneously. So my bad, dude. That one, just blame it on me. But although that was an absolute stunner of a goal, great twister.
You just scored him every 20 minutes, so that's fine.
Yeah, true. Good shot there, taken by Hollenstein. This is gonna get
nice long pass. Get it. There's a chance.
Ooh, good take. I like the shot attempt. Erman not able to actually get that past Bearsville, but that was a really nice shot, hand save by Bearsville. Harry, he had a lot of room if he were to have just taken the isolation. It's obviously a better play to not.
For fun
yeah.
in the last couple of minutes.
Couple big slashes, shovel pass, great look there. Raber doesn't hit in the back of his stick the way he needs it to let that shot fly, but man, that was great. I think he wasn't expecting it to land so perfectly off the pass, the no look from Harry. Runner goes for the low-to-low shot. Now, loose ball, picked up by France.
As we're getting closer to the end of this game, we can prepare for the others coming. If you are a Rada team or you are watching the others team, there is a clash between Ireland and Finland just right in the second period. Finland lead by 2 goals, 7-5 the score right now, but there is a plenty time left on that game. And right after this game, we are back with Poland and Belgium. That's going to be a huge clash between the two teams. Both of them won their first yesterday. Belgium was a pretty big surprise for, I think, for everybody who was waiting for them. Poland started a little slow against Norway, but come up with a huge win against the northern country, and we will see what happened between them. If you have more time and stay with us for the rest of the day, there will be a pretty big game at Redotin from 4:30 England against the Netherlands, and we're gonna finish the day, the clash between Slovakia and Scotland here at Jižní Město.
We'll be on the call for that one as well, and I'm excited for that one too. I think that should be a really great game. I'm super excited for Poland, Belgium, basically the battle for first place in the group stages there, and both teams looked really strong in game one, so it should be pretty interesting. Switzerland cruising out to 2 wins in this tournament in their first 2 games. Hollenstein gonna run away from the pressure. They get it to Brunner. Terrier takes that shot, deflected by the French defense, and we've got a penalty coming against Terrier, against the French. So they're wanting, Shore's asking for a wipe of the floor, if possible, but another penalty against France. They're 9th this game, including some more if some of the other penalties weren't concurrent. Didn't quite see it. Maybe we can see
That
it
was
one
that
more.
was the first check from number 50.
Oh, yeah, that's well behind. Yeah, that's definitely in the back.
54, Lefebvre, Antoine Lefebvre. A little cleaning. It's pretty hard to keep the towels dry. Everybody is sweating, and if you fall down, it's gonna leave a huge mark there. It's not easy to swipe it or dry it out. But that's the best footwork what we have seen so far from the volunteers.
So 6-goal advantage, power play. They're 9th of the day. I don't know how serious they're gonna, sort of take this. Maybe they don't necessarily need to. As they've got 5:26 remaining in the game, cruising on their way to a second victory. So it just might be worth, killing some time, maybe getting one of the other goal scorers to have a stab at it. Sure, gonna get a penalty himself for a hold. So the power play quickly negated. So it should be 24 seconds. Sure, very unhappy with that one. Choice words. I'm glad the microphone is not picking up. So if France are able, so France will have a 24-second.
He said he likes his barbecue sauce, that's all.
Yeah.
He was thinking about the lunch
Yeah, exactly.
right after the game, so. Speaking of lunch.
Soon. But we've got 5:02 in the game to go. A commercial break and maybe some goals to be scored before that happens. Tommen gonna pick that one up. Bearsville chased him all the way out of the crease. 4-on-4 lacrosse being played for another minute and 15. Raber. Going out near the boards. 13 seconds to shoot.
Tomorrow,
Gonna try to flip it to Harry, not able to do anything with it. Coudreau.
Tomorrow, Switzerland going to play against Portugal at 6:30. And France going to play against Slovakia at 3:30.
Nice.
Scotland.
Shot taken to the near side and past Bearsville. Jules Clar has his hat trick in this one.
Congratulations to him on his first game.
First hat trick of the European Box Lacrosse Championships for the French. Jules Clar. So it's still 4-on-4 lacrosse for another 39 seconds.
Just right after the game, don't go too far. We will have our 2 interviews. One player from each team, as you get used to it after the first day and after the first game from today.
Who do you think we're talking to?
There's no question. Yeah.
Yeah, Clar and Hollenstein.
Who else
Who else?
but Hollenstein?
Some pressure there against Brandon Berger. Big body check. So again, playing a tight game. I wouldn't necessarily say this has been the most physical. Sometimes there's always the fine line. Again, I never envy a ref between plays that could be controlling the tempo and the pace. Coudreau with a great save from Suter. Now we've got a commercial break, so I won't finish my thought. Anyways, we'll be right back after the commercial break.
that was the last commercial break or hydration break, whichever you want to call, in this game. The score is 14-9 to Switzerland. We are just waiting for the last 3.5 minutes of the game. The question is, will France get a double digit?
That'd be a really great milestone marker for this debut. So a very quick power play opportunity for the French. They had about 20 seconds to make that happen, and they will not. Shore is going to come out of the box, maybe provide a little bit of pressure. Hopefully he will not find himself back in the box, but players are slipping like crazy. So if you count that as sort of a half but full power play opportunity, French are 0 for 7 on that one. Switzerland 4 for 9, very respectable. Brunner gets Kudrow dancing, and they wave it off for the crease.
A pretty nice change from Team Switzerland. Sar get the ball. No, it's not a goal. It's a crease violation.
Yes.
So I take it back. But that was a good idea from the whole Switzerland
That was
team.
back in twice, so you can't go back in with possession of the ball. So now Brunner, maybe if he goes and gets the ball quickly, Raber might, excuse me. Raber does, has an opportunity, trying to catch Kudrow sleeping. Raber gonna shovel pass it out to Brunner. Brunner's gonna find Hohenstein out at the top. 2.5 minutes to go. Swiss probably pretty happy to just waltz through, go through the motions, feeling pretty secure in the score that they have allowed. Wow, it is slick out there. Hohenstein takes a shot off the post. That was dangerous, and this is gonna be an opportunity. Oh, that is
so
brutal.
Unfortunate.
Even the refs can't really use their
yeah.
feet because it's slippery too, so they can't really
But and he was running and looking to the other way. He couldn't see that coming.
Tough break for the French.
Well, they are part of the field, so
Yep.
you can't do anything with that.
Is what it is, as they say. Hohenstein very, very happy to just sit there at the top.
7 seconds on the shot clock.
Minute 40 in the game. Going right back to the slick spot, kind of sketchy shot.
Oh, what the game!
Oh, off the post again, the crossbar. He got Kudrow dancing. Now he was
Once
I
again.
thought he was in the crease, but gets that first pass. I'm not sure that. What an attempt by Harry Kudrow, playing so well. The French defense completely lost. They do not know where this ball is,
That
how
was
they can get it.
Huge blackout from Team France, waiting for the whistle. They didn't know where the ball was.
Shore is going to get another penalty. Votsnitsa having a hard time getting through the pressure of Shore. Said he goes over the head, and you can kind of see it a little bit in the replay. Again, I don't envy referees making any calls. I don't have a dog in the fight in this one. No comment. Tehran at the top. Missed pass, just
No, it was a
sleeping while
trick play.
catching it was Delabo.
That was a trick play.
Yeah. Delabo shoots it off the shoulder of Beresville. Rebound picked up. Tehran, under a minute to go. Swiss bench feeling the love. Delabo not able to keep that in the back of his stick. Good pressure there by the captain, Zweifel. As he remains in the shooting lane. Gets around the pressure. Delabo, door closed. Gets whipped out to Arbo. Slings it across,
Oh.
shot taken, one-timer. Tehran misses that one. Bereswell looking up, 30 seconds in the game. 27 in the shot clock. That might have hit a speaker, I thought, almost. Doesn't quite go.
He was looking for a partner.
He
Where's
was.
the ball, guys? Where's the ball? Pick it up.
There's 3 French bodies to 1.
10
Brandenburger.
seconds left from the game.
And unless something changes here, that's going to do it. 14-9. The Swiss take their second victory of the tournament. 2 for 2 shot taken at the end, saved by Beresville. That's going to do it. Swiss will come out on top. For all things European Box Lacrosse Championships, join us at EBLC2026.com or on Instagram, EBLC206. I'm Gary Gosshorn.
I'm Balas Salkai.
Stay tuned. Just now, Balash is going to go down to the floor and run a couple interviews, so do not go anywhere. Be right back.
final call. Congratulations, first of all. You get your first official European Championship under your belt, and you scored your first hat-trick. How do you feel yourself right after the game?
It was awesome. It was an awesome game. We did some things on offense and defense. We tried, but we got good looks.
That was the first game. It feels you started a little slow on the first period, but the second and the third was amazing. You even tied Switzerland. How was it from your inside? How can you build from that experience?
We're gonna review the game tonight. We're gonna talk a lot, review the plays and everything. I hope tomorrow will be a better game.
How do you feel yourself here in the European Championship? How amazing is that for you guys?
The atmosphere is really good. Everybody is awesome. The ref are good. The players are awesome. Everybody's good.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you.
Congratulations. That's the second win for your team. You scored 5 goals. You were the powerhouse. How do you feel yourself after 2 days?
It's been a hot one, but it's been a blessing, man. We're having so much fun. All the boys are working super hard, hanging out in the hotel. It's super fun. Can't wait for a few more days.
Yesterday you had the roller coaster game against Slovakia. It was a little bit different game against the newcomer France. How different was that from yesterday?
Yesterday we definitely had to kind of get out all of our a little errors. We had to correct ourselves. Today we felt more refined, but I think France had a little bit of advantage of being fresh. But it's a different team. It's inside, less sun. It's kind of different game, different floor. So we made good adjustments, the ones we needed to, and we came out with the win.
This is the third time in the history of the European Championship when you went 2 for 2. How do you feel yourself about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great feeling. These boys work super hard. We all work super hard. Just so happy to represent Switzerland. It's been a blessing.
And what's coming next? What's the plan?
Get some water, sleep, lay in bed, and then get ready for tomorrow.
Congratulations and good luck for that.
Thank you.